Right, party people, we have a BMW 320D, and come in a couple of weeks ago. Had a few issues here, so I've been off. Had some family issues, to be honest with you guys. So, so we have had this one in before, and we did a scan on it. Basically, it had the customer come in with the glow plugs, but we scanned it, and he says, look, there's no power going. We scanned it, plus I put the test lamp onto the #1 glow plug, which I could get to. I said, we're not getting any power coming down there. I said, so probably better just changing the module. And to be honest with you, if the glow plugs have been shortened and stuff like that, I think, for what I can hear anyway, with these cars, you're better just doing the module anyway, because you know the module's probably bad. And we do have fault codes for 1, 2, 3, 4 glow plugs. It's been off before the manifold. I can see all the injectors have all got paint marks on them. So some of these had 1, 2, that one's got 3 paint marks on it. So this one back into the same hole. Now the car, even when it's running, is smoking its head off, right? It's absolutely smoking its head off. So it could just be because of the glow plugs, but it could be that one of these is overfueling, and it can't burn it right. So so we need to change the glow plugs, change the module, and see how we go. So I've already soaked all of these with some loose oil. Look at all this crap that's in here. So we'll get the blow valve, we'll get a wee blow out as well, and we'll be back in a sec. Right, let's see. A friend of mine as well has just done his BMW X5, which is a 2006 as well, and one of them snapped. So we'll do that. What we've done is we've ran this vehicle for a few hours to try and keep some heat in the engine, and we've soaked it all with this oil. What we'll try and do is we'll try and get them out if we're breaking them up with it. Let's get them there. Bit of 12s and 11s. We're 12 to start with. Right, maybe the right, let's see. So what size is that? It's the 11, so it's got to be the 10, but that's 11, there's my 10. So as we can try and feel what's going on here. Here we go, plug. Right, so try and take this. Oh, it's gone. Oh, there's it's stuck to the tight, so we'll go back forward. Tight. Leave that one, it's got too much carbon on it. Oh. idea what that was. Go back in again. Right, so there's one glow plug. Doesn't look like it's been in too long, to be honest with you. Puddle there, so we'll leave it sitting there. Right, that should go. Holy beauty. Right, so see if I can get puddle line there, so low valve in the rag. That one blew right. Right, so that's good. Add the smoke on it, the combustion chambers. Ratchet. This one up here. That one's not working for sure. Let's see one. I'm going to have a look at that. It's so crusty. Oh, it's a carbon, obviously. Aye, look at that one, soaking. So I would say that's the injector that's probably overfilling as well. Right, absolutely soaking. And that is number 3, so that's been out before. The only one that doesn't look like it's been touched is number 4. Right. I'll go and check these new plugs, make sure they're the same. The Germans are off their head. Right, I don't know why they put that down there. Right, I've managed to get the 2 nuts off it. The way down there is the glow plug module, right? So we've done the glow plugs, we've got the manifold off obviously, so we've done the glow plugs, we've cleaned and worked them back and forward, and even the new ones, that number 1 one's tight, even going in, and that was us working the back and forward bit. So realistically, right, to make that easier to get to, I have no idea how I'm going to get the nuts back on, right? So even if I was on it from underneath, your engine mounting's in the radiator, so the engine mounting would need to come off, the oil cooler would need to come off, really to, you know, to get good access to it. But I've managed to get the nuts off it, so it wasn't easy. Probably taking just as long, but got them off, so it'll be even more difficult trying to get them back on there, so I'll need to try and see if I can get it out of there and then get the new one in. The new one's a Hitachi, and I think somebody else makes it to start with. I'm not sure if the Hitachi ones are maybe not the best, but we've got it, so we'll swap it over. Okay, so that's one nut on, unfortunately. I dropped my tool. get it. Let's see if the snap-on magnet can retrieve the snap-on ratchet. Bending. Hook to duck! Hook to duck, there you go, prize for me. This is incredibly difficult, and that's why I've dropped the tool, to be honest with you. Right, it is so difficult because the engine mounting's in the road, the oil cooler's in the road, everything's in the road of it. I've got one more nut to put on it, and what we did is a wee bit of paper. I do have a magnetic socket, but not in quarter drive, to be honest with you, and it's too big to get in down there. So this is the boy. So just put a wee bit of paper in there, and then make your, so that it holds the nut, so that if you do turn it upside down, it doesn't drop out. So incredibly difficult. This when I'm trying to get into it, but so we'll get this in. We'll get all the glow plugs plugged back in. Get the manifold back on. There was one nut missing off of there, so we'll find the nut for there. So no help to be leaking in the intake side, so not good. Right, so everything's back on. Put all this back on. Right, I've put the dipstick tube back in, plugged everything back in. Hopefully, anyway. Hopefully we've got everything. I think we have. So, and we've got the tail plugged in. I think when I just walked away there, I think it was the same as the last time. Loads of faults in it. I think 11 in the engine. So we'll see what the big machine's saying, and then we'll see where we go next. So, thermal oil level sensor is present. Glow plug 1, 2, 3, 4. DDE smooth running controller absent. Smooth running controller absent. Charge air pressure actuator. So lots of faults. So we'll just hit save again. And so you know what was in it. I'm sure I've got a copy the last time it came. Cold in Scotland, mate. Warmer outside than it is in here. So 149229. 149229. So she's done a fair bit of miles. Big Vinny. Put that as kilometres, but no matter too much, to be honest, guys. You've got share, email, yes, done. Back night. See if we can get that clear. And then hopefully starts and runs better. I can't do nothing about the rest of the faults in it, but not at this time anyway. And lots of modules on it, man, but there's lots of faults, so I'll let this do its thing. We'll come back in a sec, guys, right? Right, so there's still some codes, but hopefully not what we're concerned by. So we'll see what it does, how it starts, how it sounds. It's been running the day, so the best time to check it again would be tomorrow. And it's -2 just now in Scotland, so probably the same tomorrow. All I'll do is put the ignition off. Misfire. That number 3 glow plug was soaking. Oh Jesus, pistons. Pistons come off. Clips are obviously worn or something. There we go. Right. Try again. There's our old bits there, eh? One of those glow plugs was absolutely soaking. I think number 3. You can hear the car still missing. Still hunting on the revs sometimes. Still smoky. Better than it was, but I'll come back in a sec, guys.